people of the NFL. I hope you guys are good. Week 7 is here. We've got Thursday night football between the Kansas City Chiefs away at West, but the soon to be Las Vegas Raiders. It's it's a good game. I mean, it's bound to be a good game. And heading to this game, there are many doubts. You got Alex Smith. Everyone knew Alex Smith is one of those guys. Everyone's like, oh man, this guy's too careful. Checks down. He doesn't. He's too cautious with the ball. But 2017 season started. Alex Smith is 5-0. People surprised. But I feel like Patrick Mahomes has a lot to do with that. Patrick Mahomes is a gunslinger. He throws the ball downhill. So that has had a massive impact on why Alex Smith has been so productive over the past first five games. But I don't want to take away credit as well from the rookie Kyron Hunt. He's been bowling, he's been running the ball, currently leading Russia of the league. But there's always a but for Alex Smith. The loss against the Pittsburgh Steelers, who had a miserable game against against the Jaguars team that not many people actually rate. So it's quite baffling in a certain sense that they were able to bounce so quickly. I, when you, I mean, it tells you something. I understand the fact that the Pittsburgh, the Steelers, sorry, have the Kansas City Chiefs number, but they lost against the Jags. Like they had a horrible game, and then for the Chiefs not to be able to take advantage of such low moral, it tells you something about the QB. I watched the game against Pittsburgh, and there were plays where I thought to myself, come on Alex, take a risk. Do you know what I mean? Come on, like do something, bro. But there's only so much as well that one human being is capable of doing, let alone if what do you call it, a QB who's having to face a Pittsburgh Steelers who's actually been quite a very good defense. They've had a solid defense so far. So let's not underrate that. But on to tonight's game, you've got Derek Carr, first game back against the Chargers. Hey, man, Derek Carr is injured. So, you don't expect much from a kid. It's like how much could you do out there? But it was a close game. It was a close game. It tells you how much of potential or how much talent Derek Carr in himself is. So I'm looking forward to this game. And when you look at the stats, it'll be surprising to think that um, the Oakland Raiders defense is actually better than the Kansas City Chiefs. And that's when you take into account each player and each position. You've got, I understand the Raiders have Khalil Mack, They got Bruce Irvin. But you look on the other side. You got you got Houston. You got D Ford. You got Derek Johnson. You know, you got Marcus Peters. Like these guys are dogs. These guys are actually really good. Marcus Peters leads the NFL in takeaways ever since he has entered the NFL. Since Marcus Peters was drafted by the Kansas City Chiefs, he has made more interceptions than any other players during that time span. And I know you can't put the entire weight of a team on somebody else's shoulders, but that's what a great QB does. So that takes us back again to Alex Smith. You see how ironic that is? Alex Smith's got a ball. Today, I know it's a short week. Thursday night games. I mean, athletes out there, you will know how it feels playing back to back games shot on solo rest, but it's what you get paid to do. It's what you get paid to do. So yes, I'm looking forward to today's game. The Chiefs defense needs to step up. Raiders, they will come out. I feel like they're gonna run the ball a bit more. Hopefully they're gonna hand the ball a bit more to Marshall Lynch, DeAndre Washington as well. Hopefully he can get a few carries. So I feel like my rhetoric, you may as well, you may have guessed who I might be favoring to win. I feel like the Raiders will try to bounce back. They will try to bounce back, and that's just the fact that I believe that loss is coming too. When you take into account the fact that Chiefs lost the first game, it's not one of those losses that didn't happen. Let's say through let's say the remaining 2-3 games of the season, you know, it's not a loss where it's like, oh yeah, we didn't care, we just came in, yeah, we just played. This is that was week 6. And it's hard to adjust, especially during a short week. It's quite hard to adjust when, especially when you go into it. You going away to 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 the Raiders. As it been a home game, it would have been different. You know, you got the fans to galvanize you, to galvanize the entire team. But it's in a away game, so it's kind of tough. It's quite a tough matchup. But the Chiefs have enough in terms of firepower to do the damage, to do enough damage, not just the damage, but to do enough damage and stuff. But I'm going back to the Raiders. Their receivers haven't done so well. If you take what do you call it? The game against Washington, where it's actually in fact the only game where the Raiders defense conceded more than 20 points. So through 6 weeks, the Raiders have only conceded more than 20 points, and that was against the Washington Redskins. So they are good. They've got very good defense. They've got very good nucleus. They've got a few. They've drafted a few corners. They've drafted a few safeties over the years. So they will grow into a very good team, and that's probably why I'm backing them up tonight to win the game. So the Kansas City Chiefs, being as good as they are, I feel like this may be their second loss of the week, and the Raiders will do the job tonight. That's my prediction for tonight. Right, I'll be back again for the weekend's predictions. I will upload this onto my new channel, which is called the Sports Corner. I would really appreciate if you could step on that, if step down there, give it a like, give it a follow, subscribe, comment. You know, I'll also provide the link of my previous channel, which is gonna be more of a personal channel. So the sports corner, like I said, is gonna be my main channel for any prediction, any debate, any rants, if you want to call it that way. But like I said, I really appreciate if you could subscribe. And I'm new to this. Feel free to leave any comments that you may have, any tips on things I can improve on, and they would all be welcome and well appreciated. Thank you, and see you very soon. Peace.